Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. And today I decided I'm going to be cooking some buttermilk syrup. And that's coming up right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back to Just Justin. I am Justin, also cooking with Justin today. And so we will be making some buttermilk syrup, okay? And let's go ahead and let's add some ingredients and then I'll walk you through it, okay? So what we're gonna do is I've doubled this recipe, okay? So I'm taking 2 cups of sugar. Yeah, 2 cups of sugar, okay? Just gonna put there. And then 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Okay, we'll put that down. And then I've got some butter right there, okay? This is sweet cream butter. It's unsalted. You always want to get the unsalted kind. I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably get the salted. And since I'm doubling it, I'm gonna put 1 stick in, and I'm gonna put 2 sticks in, okay? So, now what we're gonna do is we are gonna put that on the stove and let that boil, and then we'll come back, all right? Okay, so now that we have this to a rolling boil, we're gonna let it boil for 1 minute so we can get all that sugar to dissolve and to thicken, okay? So we're just gonna watch it for a sec. All right, so now that that has boiled for about a minute, we are going to turn off the heat and I'm going to grab a hot pad because these things are usually hot. So we're going to come over here so it's off the heat, okay? And so we're going to add 2 ingredients to this, okay? So the first ingredient we're going to add is baking soda, okay? And then we are going to add some vanilla. So since I have doubled this, I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of vanilla, put it in, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We're going to put that in. Now, it will foam up. Let's see if we can get that a little bit better. It will foam up. I wouldn't really worry about it because that is what it's supposed to do. Okay, that's why you need to put it in a big pot. I should have put it in a bigger pot. Okay, so the best way to have this is to have it hot. So if you have like pancakes or waffles or French toast, that is what you want to do. Okay, take it just from here. Okay, if you want to do that way, or you can do fancy. You can put it in there. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, now that we have the syrup, what are we going to have with it? Okay, so I did make up some pancakes and eggs. I got some bacon and stuff like that too. But we're going to bring this over, okay, and we are going to drizzle it on. Okay, so that is the buttermilk syrup. Are you going to go back to maple syrup? Yeah, maple syrup is a lot easier. You just take it out and you pour it on. But this right here, yeah, this is the good stuff. so let me take my plate here. And now, that is good. I even made my pancakes with buttermilk to make it richer. All right, so I'll go over the recipe here. All right, so let's break down this recipe, okay, for buttermilk syrup. I have my iPad right here because, you know, my memory's not the best. Okay, so for just a single batch, so you'll need 3/4 cup of buttermilk, okay? That provides a distinct, subtle tang and acidity, all right? And then you'll need 1 cup granulated sugar for classic sweetness that caramelizes slightly as it boils. Okay, so that's that. And then you'll need 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. Okay, 1/2 cup. And then you'll need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, the secret ingredient responsible for the magic foam. And then you'll need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, it's for the warm aromatic finish. Okay, so that is it for a single thing. Now, what I did is I doubled it. So let's take a look at the doubling. Since I doubled it, I did 1 1/2 buttermilk, 2 cups granulated sugar, 1 cup, that's 2 sticks, of unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, okay? So in order to cook it, this is how you're going to do it, okay? You're going to combine the base ingredients, which is the buttermilk, sugar, and unsalted butter. Turn the heat to medium-high, and it takes about 2 minutes to do that, okay? Bring to a boil. Bring the mixture to a complete rolling boil, okay? And let it boil consistently for 1 minute. Okay, this helps dissolve the sugar. So that helps dissolve the sugar and makes it the thicker process. Okay, so once it's done boiling for about a minute, okay, a rolling boil for about 1 minute, you want to take it off the heat and you want to add the vanilla and you want to add the baking soda and mix it up. Whip it up. Whip it. Okay, whip it up until it looks like it's good. Okay, so this is what the recipe says. Remove and add the magic. Okay, take the pan completely off the heat, immediately whisk in the baking soda and vanilla extract. Watch closely as it foams up into a gorgeous pale amber cloud. So that's what we saw. Okay, this is what we saw right here. So yes, that is how you make this buttermilk syrup, and it is divine. My family actually came and ate it, and they gobbled up. I'm glad I made a double batch because that first batch was gone. Yeah, so that is it for today's video about the buttermilk syrup. Okay. So I am going to pivot something different here. Okay, so we had a cooking video and stuff like that. I'm going to pivot to something that's been kind of like driving me crazy the past, little bit, even worse the last little bit, and but it's been bugging me for a long time. Okay, and we're going to start talking about running a business. Okay, some elements of running a business might not be my most popular ones, but you're going to have to figure out how to run a business, and from what I've seen, people don't know how to do that. All right, guys, until the next video, I will see you later. Bye.